Welcome to the Star Marketing Summit, broadcasting live from Seattle, Washington. Now let's welcome your hosts, Sherry Prindle and John Chen.
That just felt like a Walt Disney World ride, didn't it? I'm just really looking forward to taking you on a continued ride for 2 days. I'm Sherry Prindle. I'm one of the founders of the Star Marketing Summit. We actually started as a group of contract trainers who wanted to get together and build our businesses and expand our reach, which I'm presuming most of you are in the same boat today. And we realized that each of us kind of knew a little something about how to do that, but we all knew different things. So why don't we get together and share with each other the different things that we're doing, and that way we can all build together. And that is the tradition that we're still doing today. We've got some really amazing speakers who are going to give their presentations, impress us with that, and at the same time, they're going to tell us what some of their secrets and tricks have been for being so successful as speakers, trainers, coaches, authors, consultants, holistic practitioners. Welcome to all of you. You know, this particular summit is really exciting because we went from in-person presentations to virtual presentations, and who better to take us to the hybrid world and doing hybrid right than the author of Engaging Virtual Meetings, everyone's best friend, because once you meet him, you're kind of his best friend, John Chen, to go over the technology setup for our 2-day program.
Welcome. Hey, this is John Chen broadcasting live here in Seattle, Washington, where we're here at the Bothell Rental Hall, which has some amazing stained glass right here at 5 o'clock. So your colors are not distorted. This is actually my color happening today. All right. Meanwhile, let's give you a little tour of all the technology that is out here today, right, Sherry? There's Sherry over there on stage, right? We have now a brand new projector at the top that is projecting the slides over here. In addition to that, we have two 65-inch televisions where our Zoom audience is. Hey, Zoom audience, you do me a favor, wave. There you go. That's all right. That's our live Zoom audience. You know, in this part, we're using 7 different cameras. Let's take a look at 4 of our cameras here that are running here on Sherry. So, you know, we have a wide camera, and then we have a zoom camera that is able to follow Sherry around as we go along. That's right. And so we can get some different views of Sherry as we go along. Now, Sherry also has a presentation laptop to her right, so she can actually see what's happening next for all of her slides. She also has her own clicker. She is in control of the slides, and she can also spotlight things on the slides. Here, Sherry, do me a favor, point up at there and hit the top circle. Point up, no, point at the slide. Yeah, point at the slide. There we go. Yes, that's right.
Look,
you can highlight
it's the Space Needle.
Oh my gosh. That's Julie's dog. Here comes Julie's dog.
Can I bring him on
Gilligan
camera? He's so cute.
Here. So we have all of these things here where we can actually mix all the different views, like in things like this here. We can actually mix a 75-50 view, a 50-50 view, as well as a full-blown slide view with a small video. So all of these things are here so we can give our virtual audience the best view possible. Now, also over here, we got my good friend Adam Teagues in the house from Adam's AV Services. That's right. And Adam is controlling the 2 cameras on the top left and right of the TVs, something known as a pan, tilt, zoom. Again, pan, tilt, zoom, otherwise known as a PTZ camera, and that allows him to not only talk or see anyone in the audience, but it allows our speakers to have full-blown conversations with people in our audience. So we're going to pick somebody out of our audience here, and we're going to actually show how we talk to them. Today we have Julie Rocks with us. Hey, Julie, how are you doing?
I'm fabulous. Let me unmute. I'm so excited to see all this stuff come together.
So one of the parts here now too, as I'm walking up to here, is that now I'm going to have a conversation here with our good friend Julie. So Julie, let's see, now you've been a trainer or speaker now for quite a while. Can you tell us a little bit about what you speak and train on?
I mostly taught, I did some team building with John Chen, and that was a lot of fun. And with the Fred Pryor group, I mostly did Photoshop and Excel and some project management, those kind of tech courses mostly.
And where are you calling in from today, Julie?
County, California.
That's right. So look, virtual attendees can attend and have a full-blown first-class presence. So Julie here can have conversations with the speakers. We have a lot of great speakers we're about to preview in just a second. So we can have conversations in all these different ways. Julie, what are you most looking forward to here at the Star Marketing Summit?
I think it all put together. I love the speakers. I absolutely adore everybody that's on the list. So I can't wait to see how that comes together. Sherry does this really great thing where she can kind of tie and stitch it together. And so I like that. And the tech, definitely all the tech. So what am I not looking forward to is the harder question.
Sherry, do me a favor now. Hang out here in this spot. I'm going to have you talk to two of our other guests that we have here along with us. Let's see. Now, I believe, is it okay? Donna, can I bring you in, Donna? Okay, great. Here, I unmute you and I'll got you in here. All right, good. We have Donna here with us. So go ahead, see Sherry, go ahead and say hello to Donna.
This is like a panel. Donna, I'm really curious about the animal behind you. Is that animal a professional speaker or a prop for one of your talks?
This is actually a professional goat. This is Floyd, and he used to be part of a goat yoga that was done in Southern California with, the likes of Reese Witherspoon. And during COVID, he had nothing to do but be a model for happy hour and for us to paint him.
And I did spend many a happy hour with John Chen and Donna over the COVID and the quarantine karaoke. So thank you for hosting all of that.
All right, Sherry, I got one more guest here, and I believe he's going to be one of our speakers. I have Daryl Kirk with us. Hey, Daryl, what's going on?
There we go. Hey, how are you, John? Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
Thank you for putting this on. What an incredible time. We're in such a different time after COVID, and thank you for your leadership in putting this on, which is really amazing. So thank you.
We kind of made a big leap and said, we're going to just try it and make the hybrid work. Yeah. And thank you all for coming out. Daryl's going to be here live, and he's going to be presenting for us. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to present?
You bet, Sherry. I'm going to take everyone on a great journey, a 3-story journey of 3 incredible life coaches and friends who I've known over the last 30 years, and really get a behind-the-scenes look of what an extraordinary person is, how we can surround ourselves with really extraordinary people, coaches, presenters, life coaches, and what that looks like. And we're going to go on a long journey, and how do we protect that and nurture that incredible network that we're surrounding ourselves with. And so I'm really excited about this.
I'm excited too, because that's really why I put together the Star Marketing Summit, was for exactly that, the network and the connection and the continued growth. So thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you, Sherry. And Daryl, are you going to be excited? You're going to get 4 different camera views of this video that you can use for your speaker reel.
Oh boy, I know, John. I've incredible seeing the first time seeing you with your rig live, and it was a mini rig, and it blew my mind. I mean, so I just can't believe what you've set up now. I mean, it's like...
And this is what we're looking to help all the speakers and trainers so they can get their message about how they can change the world. Daryl, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Outstanding. Thank you, Daryl. So that just shows you all the different technology that we have and how smooth that we can make it to engage people that are either here inside the building or there out anywhere in the world. By the way, you can still get a ticket here to March 19th and 20th for as low as $49 and get a chance here to really access over 16 hours of content and show all the different ways. Speaking of which, let's cut to Sherry and let's find out what content are we going to cover.
So we've got these 2 days, we've got these incredible speakers, and on Tuesday, we're featuring a lot of you. So these are the people who have a paid ticket. They decided they were going to come out live, and they got some short presentations that they can pepper in with all the people that are with us. So we're going to open it up, John and I kind of playing in the hybrid world. Then I see what you're doing there. And then look, it just went forward all by itself. I need to go back, I guess. The slides. Yeah, I've only delivered 4,000 presentations, so I don't know how to do slides. John's going to take us through some technical magic. We've got Ivy Kwong, who's going to do 4 different sessions on really cool things like meditation and inner child work. I'm going to reintroduce a checklist that I used to give to trainers and speakers and coaches and authors in the new hybrid. We've got Kellen, who is a favorite at the Star Marketing Summit. He is going to join us virtually on how to make an irresistible offer. And then after lunch, we've got Daryl, whom you just heard from. We also have Daniel Aaron, who is coming to us from Hawaii. We have Chris Hardwick, and he's got he does like 5 really good presentations. So I look forward to seeing which one he's going to play with us. And then speaking of playing, Shiraz Babu does this amazing thing where he helps you rewrite reality. So he's going to finish this up, but not really, because you're welcome to join us in the evening for a party. More of a party than this one is, right? This is kind of a kickoff, so we're familiarizing you. There'll be food and beverage and fun at the party tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday, we've got Rose Hara, who's going to talk to us about marketing. She's also going to do a team leadership one. Shelly's going to come in and really talk about your professional presence and presentation. I probably need help with that, but I'm pretty good with the authenticity side. So we've got our squid, Dr. Mel Gannis. She's going to be joining us virtually from Las Vegas. And then we're going to do something pretty interesting. Pradeep Un, who just won the Training Magazine's Tech Learn Award for Best Gamification. He's going to actually play this amazing game that he sells to corporate with us here in the room. Then we've got Eric Gerard on empathy. We've got Steve Muhammad Motley. He has given TED Talks. I look forward to his presentation. And then if you've never seen Michael the Wans Wensley, he's kind of famous. We're kind of lucky to be in the same room with him. And then John will finish us up. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Sherry. So, one of the key pieces here, you can still go to starmarketingsummit.com. Again, starmarketingsummit.com. For $49, you can join us either on Zoom or in the room as an attendee. If you come here in person too, there's a little bit of food and beverage that will go along with that. We still have speaker spotlights at $99, right? So at $99, you can come here, deliver 30 minutes on the stage, and get all the video back. By the way, we will be broadcasting on live streams tomorrow too. So all of the speakers will have offers that they can share with you as another way to get their message out. And if you want to be one of those speakers, you could do that here too. And that's only $99. If you asked anybody to video you, they're going to cost you at least a couple grand, right? And so this is one of the services that we want to give back to our speakers and trainers. Let's cut back to Sherry for a closing message. Sherry, what do you got for us?
So this history of the Marketing Summit that I started out talking to you about, we said we wanted to be able to, and this is something that you don't see at other events, people do the replays, but we actually save the replays, the handouts from all of our summits. This is our 19th Star Marketing Summit. And so you not only get the replays, but also the archives from previous summits. And then we've said, even though we do meet twice a year, we feel like that's not quite enough. We want to check in, we want to set goals, we want to check in, hold each other accountable. So we do monthly check-ins. I actually do a challenge. Last year it was a product creation challenge, so you're in on all of that. And officially, the early bird price on that virtual version of that package was $49. Now it's gone up to $99. But you came to the kickoff, so it isn't too late. If you go to starmarketingsummit.com, at the bottom of every page or over on the sidebar, you'll see the little PayPal button, and above it you'll see this little drop-down menu. And from that menu, just choose that third option that says Early Bird Veteran. Even though it's not Early Bird anymore, you can join us for the $49 Early Bird price for having come to the kickoff. And then if you wanted to be one of those spotlight speakers that John talked about, that's an option there as well. And you can still have the option of doing the $99 virtual package for the rest of the event, but go ahead and do the $49 since you're here now. This is your chance to do that. And I'm so glad you joined us. This is going to be so fun.
Outstanding. Thank you so much, Sherry. Again, you got one last chance here to register for the Star Marketing Summit. We want to see you here. We want to see all of our speakers, too, get the chance to communicate their message, share it out to the world, and really learn, too. One of the other special skills you learn here is how to present in a hybrid environment. I've heard some Hall of Fame speakers come back and say they're confused about where do I look, right? There's so many different places when there's an in-person and a virtual audience. Well, we like to say, of course, number one is never Zoom alone. So we have a great team here with you. And then number two is we've set it up so the things you want to do naturally, which is like talk to the virtual audience or have somebody help monitor it for you, those are all things that are all happening here. So all you got to do, again, is go to starmarketingsummit.com and choose the option either early bird or the spotlight speaker, and you can get here for $49 or $99. Let's do one last piece here. Sherry, how about a closing message to our audience?
In the end, it really is about you and your message, but it's about getting it to the people that need to hear it. And if the people are not in a conference room anymore, if they're each sitting at their own devices, or they're in multiple conference rooms, and you want to still get the message to them, the key to being relevant is to master hybrid. And I truly believe that through this 2-day experience, you will feel what hybrid should be like and be able to be a pioneer in making hybrid great.
Outstanding. Again, this is John Chen and Sherry Prindle here at the Star Marketing Summit, broadcasting live in Seattle and accessible from anywhere in the world. You know, Adam just had to show you this. This is really what, by the way, that's the color coming through the window inside of here. This is the building that we have found here in Bothell to allow us to be able to do this program. So we want you to see what it's like here where you can make really great hybrid as well as for you to be the star. We'll see you here at the Star Marketing Summit.